except we call that light hope.
Okay, let's do this. Let's go back.
Instead of confining themselves to the heavens, God should broaden their horizons in the world below.
Okay, let's do this. Okay, no more fooling around. Let's continue.
Here, take it away, and don't let them catch you.
Okay.
That's nothing the gliding champion of the Fatui can't handle.
Let's do this. Hey. What? That's awkward. Come on. Just move for faster. This is ridiculous.
Hey! That goes against gliding regulations.
Who cares? What? No.
Pretty tough, aren't ya? Well, let's see how you handle this.
Okay. Okay.
Paimon thought the Adventurers Guild were the only ones role-playing as Fatui.
Just thought I'd lend him a hand. Fischl didn't have time to make me a cool hat, though.
Look at me. Don't break character.
Amber's over there. Let's get ready to land.
Now what? Slow down, God.
Here they come. Positions, everyone.
Okay, now what?
So this is where the chase ends this time. Wait a minute. This isn't what their hideout looked like. It's at least a few times bigger.
Yes, I remember it being much more run down. This place has far more structural appeal.
The Lawrence clan lived here for a time, but this doesn't look like their handiwork. And I know for sure it's not the work of the knight.
Must be a bit of creative license on the part of our dear mages then.
Alice said the original was too run down and didn't fit her aesthetic taste. So we repurposed some assets from the Golden Apple Archipelago. As you can imagine, Alice has always been a go big or go home kind of person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is go big, all right.
Yep, indeed.
Still, our mission remains the same. We're here to get back the Holy Liar.
The liar. Yes.
Yeah. And this time we have a whole bunch of people to help us. Not just you, Luke. Should be a total piece of cake.
Okay. Okay. Let's do this. Dun, dun, dun.
A human never doubts what their eyes see or rejects the ground beneath their feet. Both now warn you that this is the end of the road. Give up and turn back while you can.
Uh-oh.
That voice. Is it Mona?
Mona? Oh, you mean Barbarloth's student.
You know about her? But Mona came to Mondstadt after your expedition.
Well, I had regular contact with the Hexen Circle, so her name came up now and then. The whole thing about her messing up and being too afraid to go back? Yeah, I know that too.
What? But how? No one in the Hexen Circle should know about that.
Uh-oh.
For real? Sorry, but I'm pretty sure all the mages know.
All of them?
I'm afraid so. Oh, except Granddaughter.
Uh-oh. Aw, poor Mona.
That's just fine. It's not like the old hag's gonna come find me in Mondstadt to settle the score, right?
Anyway, how do we cross?
I'm not telling.
Aw, come on. Don't take it out on...
I'm not. This is unrelated. Besides, I'm playing a fatus whose job it is to issue riddles. You can't just ask me for the...
Oh, right. Almost forgot about...
If you want the answer, think back to what I said at the beginning.
Okay. Great.
Mona's riddle was as follows. A human never doubts what their eyes see, or rejects the ground beneath their feet. However, things that are taken to be indisputable are often false. So, one must shift one's gaze elsewhere. Perhaps, upward.
Okay. Oh, I see. Yay. I knew it. Nope, not it.
Let's play.
Right now.
Here we go.
So weird. Oh, I see. Nice.
Nice! We made it!
Indeed. Okay. Mika, what are you doing here?
Looks like Mika's guarding this spot.
Oh, hey!
Hello, Grandmaster. No, wait, my line. How did you get in here?
I would think you have bigger concerns right now. Tell us where to find the lyre.
It's locked in the back room, but good luck getting in there. 3 crests are needed to enter, and each one is guarded by a Fatus.
Wait, but in real life...
Yes, but there are 3 locations to visit. If there was only one key to be found, there's a good chance the encounter is set up at the other 2 locations. All our actors worked so hard to memorize their lines. It would be a shame if they're part.
A fair point. They're playing through the story just like us.
To be honest, when I first read my lines, I was kind of confused at how I just give up the... But when I actually had to stand off against all of you, I mean, Mr. D-Luke practically had me in a cult.
Really? I only had one line.
Ouch.
Aha! Yet in a game of cards, it's the ones that remain unturned that strike the greatest fear in your opponent. The same principle applies here.
That's
Yeah.
right. And I've been told you have quite a few tricks up your sleeve, Mr. D. Anyway, you can head in now. Everyone should be ready.
Okay.
One moment. We can't quite end it like this.
Uh-oh.
Do I have to...
It would benefit the...
All right. I told you everything I know. Now leave me alone.
Oh, ouch, that's so...
And off he goes.
I'll get so... Anyway.
Looks like we were followed. Guess Mondstadt's...
Stand aside. This one's personal.
Okay.
But this time, I'm fully locked and loaded. Come on, kid. Let's...
Okay. Are we seriously doing this?
Looks like I... Okay. You win. Somehow this...
Probably because you had to act like a Fatus. At this point, I could take down those with my eyes closed.
Ouch.
True. Guess I didn't stand a chance, huh?
Oh, so you were the one in the Fatus costume.
It would seem so.
Man, their armor is heavy and not breathable at all. You're telling me the Fatui in Sumeru and Natlan also wear this stuff? I can't even imagine.
Rumor has it, Fatui recruits undergo rigorous training. I feel like there's some truth to that after all. Well, even though we lost, Dad had fun for sure. Here's the crest I was guarding. You've earned it.
Oh, and Bennett told me about what happened in Natlan. How you helped him navigate his past. It's hard to believe we finally have answers after all these years. So,
Yeah.
on behalf of all the adventurers in Mondstadt, truly, I can't thank you enough.
Well, that's what friends are for, right?
Speaking of, how have things been since you got back, Bennett?
Same old, same old. Bad luck included. But that part's nothing new, so I don't mind. I do miss the Asha, though. I hope I get the chance to show them Mondstadt.
Talk about bad luck. The minute you put on that Fatui costume, the gun stopped working.
Yeah, thanks for stepping in, Dad. Guess I'll have to hand it in to Miss Nicole for repairs later.
Okay.
The Fatus up ahead values wealth above all else. No bargaining chip is off the table. Luckily, I've prepared a negotiation multi-tool for this situation. Don't forget to take it with you.
Okay.
The Fatus up ahead.
Okay.
Try to keep up.
Okay.
Wait, Mona? What? The more roles you play, the more you get paid. That's what Alice said. I was hoping to do even more than this, but it is what it is. Anyway, the crest is with me. All I need to know is how much you're willing to cough. Let's talk business, shall we? That's all. You have to at least make it worth my while. Who would have thought there was this much more to be made in a dump like
Hey! Did you
What? All right, here's the crest. Huh. And with that, I'm off the Oh, and by the way, word has it you accomplished something major in Nodcry. You reeled in the true moon from beyond the false firmament.
You know about that?
Well, I spend most of my time staring into a scry glass, after all. If something changes in the sky, you think I wouldn't notice? Hydromancy uses the false stars to reflect true fate within the water. Now, I can't help but wonder what I would see if I cast a reflection of the true moon instead. Of course, I need a whole new set of equipment to look into that, which means shelling out a whole lot of mora. So I've been taking on a lot of odd jobs.
No wonder Alice gave you quite a few parts in this.
Generous compensation, minimal manual labor. It's been a good gig. Plus, the Hexenzirkel never promises an amount they can't deliver, even though her daughter is, in some part, responsible for my predicament. That was a long time ago, and I know Klee didn't mean it.
Huh. I guess the moon's a big deal in hydromancy. Just spitballing here, but it kind of sounds like your progress would be much faster if you, I don't know, just contacted Barbeloth directly.
Oh, come on. Enough about that old hag. You're doing this on purpose, aren't you?
Ouch.
Oh, come on. Enough about that old hag. You're doing this on purpose, aren't you?
Ouch.
On me.
Talk about
The Fatus up ahead is a pragmatist. You might have a chance to avoid conflict if you obtain the other crests first.
The road ahead is almost completely blocked. Looks like this person isn't taking visitors. Yes, we'll just have to be careful. We need that crest.
Okay. Okay.
What?
They handed over their... Looks like the decision has been made for me, then. Further resistance would be...
Yay! Give me the crest.
Gotta say, Paimon didn't expect you to play this kind of role, Dura.
Well, actually, Aunt Alice was planning for me to play Dvalin if the dragon himself didn't agree to take part. That was the backup plan. Apparently, there's a spell like the one used to make Simulanka that could change me back into an evil...
That does not sound like a good idea.
I have to agree. That sounds like a disaster waiting to happen.
I don't think I'd be very good at playing the evil dragon anyway. I'm not intimidating enough. Luckily, Dvalin agreed to take part after all, so my role was switched to Timid Fatui Guard B, and I got to wear a costume instead.
Wow, that's a pretty huge change. Why?
Oh, because Mika is Guard A.
As expected, Alice has got it all planned out.
Alright, we've got all the crests. Let's head back and look for Mika.
I'm just glad I didn't have to play the evil dragon in the end.
Okay.
All right. This elevator's a bit complicated to operate, so Miss Nicole asked me to help activate it. Just one moment.
Thanks.
No problem. Best of luck up there.
Huh. I don't remember Fatui being this nice. Where's the fun in the...
Of course you want to make things difficult. Come on, let's get at it.
Best of luck up there.
Can you... Okay. Okay.
Security's tight around here.
I hope this is safe.
Me too. Okay.
The Holy Liar! Here it is! Wait, but Paimon remembers something about a... Hot-blooded, careless, and reckless heroes! Despair! Wait, what? All it did was lock the liar up?
He's surprised by her own trap.
I wasn't the one who designed it. All Alice said was that activating it would turn...
I see.
That checks out.
They laugh as if they already know what is to transpire. I do not have a good feeling about this. Allow me to clarify before we proceed. How was it that the liar was retrieved back then?
From what I've heard, the Fatui agent guarding this place was given a thorough beating, and then the lock opened.
It's not even fun. We can do this.
So then, I'm the one who walked into the trap?
Uh-oh.
Do not despair, mein Fräulein. Miss Alice provided us with backup, did she not? We are not entirely outmatched.
'Tis true, though thine princessin stands on the cusp of defeat. Courage has not yet failed her. Let this be our last stand! Come forth, my loyal servants! Smite all who stand against us! Look! The ravens get confused if they don't hit anyone. Now's your chance! Group 2, reinforce!
Group 3, Group 4! Oh, forget it. All of you, attack at once!
Maria sweeping in!
Huh? Yeah.
Time for takeoff. Brace yourselves.
Okay.
Well, well. It seems I must send forth my most capable servant of all. He shall dispose of you in one fell swoop.
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
Guide us.
That's gonna leave a scar.
Here we go. Go as one.
Off the ante!
All right, all right, all right. I give up. Just don't hit. All right. I know when I'm beat. You win.
You were brilliant, Miss Fischl. The recording was fantastic. I'm certain future...
Yeah, it's real. Huh. Your praise is a compliment to your own good sense. Yet know that this is but the least of your princess's abundant talents.
Huh. It doesn't look like the lock is true. This isn't what we were told.
I doubt the mages want us to just break it open. It's not...
Perhaps we haven't met a certain condition then?
Overall, all you do is official admits defeat.
Oh, wait. Does that mean the beating up part has to happen for this to proceed?
I'm afraid it may be the only way to end this.
Very well. Just be gentle.
You're not final.
Oh, right. Paimon's the weakest one here.
Ah, it's open.
Miss Alice does love to tease.
Congratulations on obtaining the Holy Lyre der Himmel. That's a...
Okay.
Wow, this is quite the gathering. And do you smell that? Is that the secret menu Varka was talking about?
Looks like we had to try it out after all.
Oh, Paimon's stomach has been rumbling this whole time, so she's gonna dig in.
Will do.
Oh, hello. Did you need something?
Nope, just noticed that you seem a lot more relaxed.
You know, we often threw banquets like this when I was little. Then, as more and more of our ranks left on expeditions and I was left in charge, the number of celebrations decreased. I'm not the most natural entertainer after all. Now, seeing a gathering like this after all this time, I can't help but feel a bit regretful about keeping up the tradition.
You know, there's no right and wrong.
Well said, traveler.
Barbara?
You told me you wanted the expedition members to feel at home, but in my eyes, the feeling of home isn't something you can force. Home is... what happens when we're all together like this?
Ah, you're right. And you know what? I've been coming to the same conclusion. The location isn't the most important factor. No matter how far we get from Mondstadt, home is wherever we're together.
I'll just...
I appreciate the kind words, you two. I will do just that. Make sure to do the same, Traveler. It's not often you get to make it back here. There's a lot of people waiting to catch up. Now that we're outside the bubble and no longer in character, there should be plenty of time.
I will.
Hey! Honorary Knight, look up! Pretty stellar view from up here, and the breeze is nice too! Care to join me?
Oh, of all the places to sit, it just had to be there.
Okay.
Well, to each their own, I suppose. Just be careful on the way up, Traveler.
As the battle hung in the balance, I spoke an incantation from the Imanakreich, broke through their ranks with ease, and thus the holy lyre was mine. 'Twas light work for one such as I.
Cyrus told me all about it. You were amazing.
Yep.
Having seen it for myself, I must admit, you were quite something, my lady. Why, I bet even Barbados himself would have been hard-pressed to catch up with you.
That was hex and circle magic, not some incantation, but... whatever. Guess I'll let her have her moment. As the battle...
Cyrus told me, having seen it,
that was hex and circle magic, not some incantation, but... whatever. Guess I'll let her have her moment.
Uh-oh, Cyrus doesn't look too happy with Jack.
Even though I didn't have a lot of lines, I still had fun. It kind of felt like being back in the Simulanka, acting out a light-hearted script alongside a bunch of friends. It was nice to have a laid-back experience for once.
Quite a change of pace from our experience in Notcry, huh?
Yeah, this was far less complicated.
You can say that again.
Don't worry. Paimon will save you a serving of every delicious dish.
Yeah.
Wanna eat at our table? A whole bunch of friends are there.
All right, let the relaxing begin.
Noelle, I've been looking everywhere for you. Come on, join us. Just give me 1 second. I need to bring a few crates of drinks over first. But I'll be done soon, I promise. In that case, I'll help you out. Noelle, just give me 1 second. I need to bring a few crates of drinks over first. But I'll be done soon, I promise. In that case, I'll help you out. Noelle, just give me 1 second. I need to bring a few crates of drinks over first. But I'll be done soon, I promise.
Rise with the sun!
Okay.
Have a seat. I come bearing drinks. Booze free, of course.
This is quite the spot.
Well, that's what being home is all about, right? Letting go, feeling at ease. Figure we both deserve that after all this time.
Mondstadt does feel like home.
You think so? Glad to hear it. There's no place like home. That's what people say, right? The expedition took me far and wide, and still, little alcohol in my system, it would all come back.
Okay.
The cathedral, the statue, the windmills in the city, the pigeons and dandelions in front of the gate. The further away you get, the more you miss it. I might be biased, but it means a lot that you care about this place.
This is where things began for me in Tvat. Still, she's more important to me than any specific place.
I get that. The people are what make Mondstadt what it is, too. All the carefree kids running around, livening up, which reminds me. I never thanked you for helping Mondstadt out back. It takes a special person to do what you did. Most people are helpless in the face of abyssal corruption. Considering their target was Dvalin, things could have been bad.
I didn't even know I could do that until that
I suppose
moment.
Barbados could have handled it, even though he hadn't been awake for long. But still, I doubt the ending would have turned out quite so perfect. Dvalin is family to him, you know? Having to choose between the dragon's life and Mondstadt's safety, that would have been cruel. Not to mention, the Wild Hunt would have reached our borders sooner or later. We'd have been stretched thin without your help. Maybe you've never put two and two together, but what you did in Natlan also helped reduce the threat of the Wild. If Natlan's crisis hadn't been resolved, the two abyssal powers might have joined forces at some point, making our situation even more dire.
I guess you're right.
Ha! Look at us, taking down the Abyss in two separate nations. Doing the Knights of Favonius proud, aren't we?
I don't remember. Not quite sure.
I guess not. In any case, for a knight, honor is something you get to define for yourself, no matter what the outside world thinks. And that's the question, isn't it? Why do we do what we do? But I think it's safe to say you already know the answer.
I do.
So this is where you've been hiding. You know, I don't think this was designed for sitting.
Ah, when did you become such a stickler? Come have a drink with us. There's plenty.
Don't mind if I did. Grape juice? Again?
You know, Charles would never let me hear the end of it if I started drinking without him.
Disappointing, but understandable. Oh, I almost forgot. Since this banquet is also for the actors, I invited...
All right. Might hike up the bill a bit, but who cares? Haven't seen him in too long.
Yeah, well, he turned me down. He never did like being the center. The city is a little too small for him to spread his wings. Even if no one is afraid of him, he could still take out a windmill or two. Guess it's better not to risk it.
Maybe it's time to draft a proposal to build him a landing pad.
Wouldn't that attract you more attention?
The traveler's right. If this is what makes him comfortable, might as well let him be. In the meantime, I propose a toast to our honorary knight.
To our honorary knight.
I often think about our parting at Windrise, you know. And now, almost in the blink of an eye, the final stop on your journey is just around the corner. Snezhnaya. The Tsaritsa's plans have continued to advance. Now, only the Pyronosis remains free from her grasp.
But if even the captain couldn't take Malwika's Gnosis by force, I guess we don't need to be concerned about its safety for now. So that's good news, at least.
You wouldn't be taking a dig at someone else's ability to hold on to their Gnosis, now would you?
Of course not. I'm not one to rub salt in old wounds.
Her harbingers do often tend to take a rather extreme approach. Just look at Child or Signora. But we would be mistaken to ignore the fact that Signora did not win the Geonosis using force.
Right. You told me about the contract Morax signed with her before his death. You're saying she didn't need to resort to violence in Mondstadt either?
That's right. If she was able to provide a reason convincing enough to persuade Morax, she could have persuaded me no problem. I suppose she just didn't think there was a reason to negotiate. I had just woken up, so I must not have seen... Honestly, the Gnosis was of no use to me. I didn't care who it belonged to, or what means were used to take it. I just knew if I fought her in that moment, the cathedral, perhaps even the entire city, might have become collapsed.
True. I wouldn't put it past Signora to take civilians as hostages either.
So that's supposed
to... In the end, though, it was those same methods that led to her end. After all, her third target, the Raiden Shogun, wasn't a big negotiator back. Perhaps Signora's success in Mondstadt and Liyue convinced her that she was a match for the Archon of any nation.
I had to stop her.
You did the right thing. It pained me to see Inazuma as it was back then. I'm glad things have changed since. Of course, now the elite force of Harbingers has quite a few missing from its ranks. So I suspect the Tsaritsa no longer has the means to meddle in other nations like she used. Who knows? Perhaps a chance to formally meet her in Snezhnaya might come sooner than...
Some of our knights remain stationed in Not Cry. If you need help, just say the word, and we'll be there.
I'm getting closer to truth. I can feel it.
The look in your eyes. It's changed a lot since you first set off from Mondstadt. But my advice remains unchanged. Never forget that the journey itself has meaning, traveler. The birds of Tevat, the songs in the cities, the Tsaritsa, her Fatui and the monsters, they are all part of that journey. Perhaps earth-shaking truths and indescribable trials await you at the end. Just remember, there is more to life than that.
I will, thank you.
Alright, that's more than enough acting like a real Archon for one night. And still, not a sip of drink for dear old Venti at a time like this? You're no fun, Varka.
Okay.
Dun dun dun!
Dun. Da da da!
This is so fun, Mom!
I think so too. Come on, let's blow them all up.
Yay!
Mom, when can I play with...
Very soon, darling. In fact, it should be ready tomorrow. I just know you're going to love it.
Interesting.
Can we play together?
Why, of course. We'll have ourselves a splendid time.
Ah. Okay. Yeah, let's do it. It's so cool. Nice.
Hello there, Honorary Knight.
It's so nice to meet you, Honorary Knight and Lady Paimon. Glenfiddia, at your service.
Looks like you're in a good mood, Hertha. And nice to meet you, Glenfiddie. By the looks of things, you're...
Indeed. Thanks to some help from the Angel's Share and the Cat's Tail, our drink stand is ready to go. Besides all the classics, we also mix cocktails to order, and are currently offering a limited-time delivery service.
Cocktails? Do you remember that time we served as bartenders at the Angel's Share? And recently, you've also shown off your skills at the flagship in Nockride. We sure have come a long way, huh?
What was that a second? I can barely remember.
The thing is, our current drink selection is quite traditional, and it stopped feeling fresh long before the expedition began. To offer everyone some more exciting choices, we're planning to revamp our menu. But I need to get back to handling resident requests, and Glenfiddia doesn't have much experience mixing drinks. Plus, we've got a whole bunch of outstanding delivery orders on hand. Honorary Knight, if you're free, could you maybe help us out for a while, just until my other squad gets back from the Stormbearer Mountains?
You'll be amply compensated, of course, plus double pay for overtime, depending on your performance metrics.
I'm working with a constant mixing cocktails, that's for sure.
I'm not sure what performance metrics are as the best guide into that. Paimon needs to keep up with the changing times. Besides, this will give her the chance to explore the city and stay up to date with all the recent goings-on.
Working with you two is always such...
I'll do my best to support Lady Paimon in any way I can. I'm very skilled when it comes to things like portioning out drinks.
Alright. Well, if you're ready too.
So who are you again? Interesting. Let's do this. Yay!
Alright, we made it! Time for round 2! Was this bubble this color before?
I'm not sure. It was like this when I came to check on things this morning.
It's the abyss.
What? That can't be!
You sure know your stuff, traveler. That's where my head went too. But I don't know. Something is different about this power.
It's a bit niche.
What does that mean?
It seems to be in an embryonic state. Like an egg that hasn't hatched, the dark clouds before a storm, or an omen before disaster strikes.
Of course, the world within the magic bubble is imaginary, so the same should be true of this abyssal power. At least for now.
You created this magic, right, Alice? Do you have any idea what's going on here?
New magic does often come with its issues, so I can't say I'm entirely surprised something like this would crop. As for a solution, however, I'm afraid I need more information.
One thing is for certain, at least. Given the current threat, we'll have to close off the bubble to— My apologies, Miss Alice. I know you've made a promise to Klee, but I'm not sure you'll be able to keep—
Have we ever seen Alice look this serious?
They're all different.
Unprecedented crisis notwithstanding, it's too soon to just throw in the towel. What we should be focusing on is how we're going to fix this.
Are we talking about the Klee situation or the Abyss situation?
Both. Now, I have my suspicions, but I'll need someone to head into the bubble and confirm. It's not like we can avoid going in there, right? We have to nip this crisis in the bud, after all.
I agree. We have to take action.
All right. I'll go convince Klee to play somewhere else for now and then head right back. In the meantime, Nicole, be a dear and keep observing the bubble from out here. Oh, and provide any fixes you can while the rest are inside.
Okay.
I don't know, Alice. There are quite a few unknowns here. It's not like I can force people to head in there and take that risk. We angels aren't miracle work.
You sure about that?
Fine. I'll do what I can. Just be quick, okay? This is your magic after all.
Interesting.
Well, guess this is our best option. We're definitely not gonna sit back and watch.
The part where Barbados uses the lyre to summon abyss-corrupted Dvalin. Then, everyone joins forces to fight him inside Storm Terror's lair, purges him of abyssal influence, and there you have it. Happy ending.
Yep, that sounds like how it happened.
Interesting.
Well, we've got the gang from back then all here. Let's go in and find out what's happening.
Okay.
Count me in too. Potential threat or not, if there's even the slightest chance Mondstadt is in danger, I need to get to the bottom of it.
Okay.
Jean?
Uh-oh.
It's nothing. I was just feeling a bit, nostalgic, getting to work together like this again.
Aw.
Yeah. Yesterday felt like that too.
Yes, but that was for fun. That which confronts us now is a real crisis. So I suppose the memories just came back to me all at once.
Ooh, look at you getting all sentimental. That's a first.
well, I suppose I am a bit too high-strung most of the time.
Hey, don't be embarrassed to say what you feel. I think that's how things should be. It's how we all grow closer. Besides, the more you open up, the less people will be surprised like Paimon here when you choose to share something.
Just look at Paimon. No filter whatsoever, word vomits whatever comes to mind. And that's what makes her so endearing and approachable.
Ha! It's about time you gave Paimon a compliment, tone-deaf bard. Hang on. Was that a compliment?
Before we set off, I just want to stress that whatever is happening in the bubble right now is a huge unknown.
Okay.
I was able to maintain contact before, but right now all I can observe within is chaos. So I imagine communication might be cut off as well. It might be difficult for us to guide you, so proceed with caution.
Don't worry. This isn't our first time leaping headfirst into a dangerous situation.
There's also a last resort I can fall back on if worst comes to worst. Though it would mean all our recent hard work going to waste.
Aw.
You mean destroying the bubble and—
Yes, if it comes down.
All right. I'll monitor the situation from outside and provide whatever external fixes and support I can in the meantime.
Understood. Prepare for the worst, hope for the best. Sound good?
All right, let's go.
Whoa! Is this Mondstadt?
Uh-oh.
Didn't we all come in at the same time? Where are the others?
They're almost still right now. Uh-oh.
Look! There's Venti! Surrounded by a whole bunch of mobs? Yeah!
Ah, perfect timing. Come on, let's show these unwelcome guests the door.
Uh-oh.
Let's play.
What? Yeah.
Together with some communication and control systems, and managed to smash together some items that should give us an advantage. These elemental devices are useful for a pinch.
Yeah. Here we go. Time for takeoff.
Hey.
All good, Venti?
Yeah.
Very much so, thanks to your timely arrival. But Mondstadt looks like it's in bad shape.
The story's all messed up now.
Yeah! The city's crawling with abyssal monsters.
I'm not sure what happened, but the rest of our group might need backup. Let's find them first.
Good point.
Uh-oh.
Look! It's the Volin!
You're right. The corruption has spread throughout his entire body. If we had failed to purify him in real life, I imagine this is what would have become of—
Wait! It looks like something's falling!
It's his tears.
Like the ones we purified?
Yes, but at this point, these tears are essential. If left unchecked, they will continuously summon abyssal monsters. In this disaster, we also need to get our hands on one of them. No, this degree of corruption cannot be cleansed. Besides, we need them in their corrupted state if we want to summon Dvalin. I doubt the pure sound of the lyre can reach him in his current state.
Sounds like this whole thing is still gonna end in a confrontation, though.
Yes. I wasn't certain before Dvalin showed up, but now I'm sure it seems more like an alternate version of events. And I have some idea of how it came to be.
So do I.
Well, monsters abound no matter where we look. You choose where to go, and I'll follow.
Wouldn't gliding be faster? Brace yourselves! Here we go! Yahoo! Think you can get away? Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Okay.
Time for takeoff. Here we go. Wouldn't gliding be faster? Yahoo! Brace yourselves. Think you can get away? Yahoo! Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Okay.
Brace yourselves.
Assume we have this ink. Just confirm, please.
Hey, D-Luke is over there!
Time for takeoff.
Time for retribution!
Let's do this.
Made it. Thanks for... It looks like Mondstadt is in dire straits. And my initial suspicion could be right. In the face of unrelenting abyssal attacks, an empty city has its advantages. We won't need to Oh, and this thing. It looks like one of Dvalin's tears. I don't feel...
That happens to be just what we were...
Wait, what about Varka?
No, I'm not sure where he is. We'll just have to keep looking. Oh, I think I saw Jean on the other side of the city. I was going to head over after clearing out these monsters. We should go help her.
Good idea.
Okay.
Yahoo!
Look, it's Jean!
Okay. Let's do it.
Think you can get away? Brace yourself.
Thanks for the help.
Yes.
I know everything we encounter in this bubble is imaginary, but these monsters sure fight like the real thing. It's a bit too true to life.
Don't worry. As long as we collect Dvalin's tears, we can use this abyssal power to our advantage.
I see. In that case, let's get moving.
Have you seen Varka, by the way? We haven't found him yet.
No, he might
Oh,
be at the upper levels.
the only thing
Let's search together.
Better to find him soon than later. The Grandmaster is an exceptional warrior, but this is the abyss we're dealing with. You can never be too careful.
Let's play!
Verdict is...
Wait, hear me.
Huh? What happened? The statue's broken!
The Grandmaster should be over there.
Okay. Okay.
We're here to help.
Perfect timing. Let's do this.
Yay.
Time for takeoff.
I swear by my sword.
Up the ante! Verdict is...
Think you can get away? Wouldn't gliding be faster? Yahoo!
Looks like we're all back together. Everyone...
Yes. The honorary knight arrived just in time.
Now that we've collected Dvalin's tears, the monster attacks appear to be easing up. I'm sure you've noticed, Varka, but the city is pretty much...
Yeah, we should get out of here. No sense wasting our...
This place should be safe from monster attacks for now.
Anyone there? The communication function bugged out again.
Yeah, we can hear you now!
When designing this experience, we cut out the part where the traveler cleanses the abyssal power, and we didn't think to replace it with a different sequence of events. I think what we're witnessing is Alice and I thought the events in the bubble would be independent from each other, but since the magic is contained in one place, it appears a casual link has formed between all the events within it. And so, because Dvalin was never purified, we've encountered...
I knew it. So, what we're witnessing now is like an alternate version of events where the...
Wait, but even if the Traveler never showed up, you could have done something!
The Abyss is a far greater enemy than one person can face. I could have handled that specific situation, sure, but it wouldn't have gone quite... If I'm not mistaken, you've seen how that version of the story goes yourself, right, Varka?
Yeah, it was a kind of prophecy. It felt so real, I doubt I could ever forget it. In the end, you were able to seal Dvalin away, but you were wounded in the process.
But if Dvalin was sealed, how did things get to this point?
Because a seal doesn't solve the root problem. Over time, the Abyss would just grow stronger and stronger.
Wait! Does that mean what—
The aftermath of Dvalin breaking free from the seal, the power of the Abyss has fused with his flesh and bones, purifying him now in...
So, if we want to...
We have to kill... I know that sounds intense, but remember, this is a fictional world. The real Dvalin is right as rain and a lot more... We have our solution, so let's hop to it. Should be a No time to lose, right?
She's playing somewhere else right now, so we do have some time. Of course, the sooner we resolve this, the better.
You're right. This is the only way.
I know Dvalin means a lot to you. If this is too hard, you can leave it to us, you know? No need to scar yourself over a game.
I'll be fine. I was prepared for that possibility back then, too. Let's go. Storm Terror's lair awaits.
Okay.
This is it. Ready, everyone?
More than.
Of course. I just hope I learned a thing or two since the first time around.
Ha! Guess I'm the newbie, huh? Good thing I'm a quick learner then.
What about you, Traveler? This was your first big fight in Tibet. Were you nervous back then? How about now?
I'm not nervous. We've all grown a lot since we overcame this challenge once, and we can do it.
Paimon believes in you!
Then let the mournful cries of this liar, tainted and defiled, Summon a familiar now utterly warped.
You all right, Barbados?
Turning the surging abyss into musical notes is no simple task. But how could I claim to be the finest bard into that if I didn't rise to the occasion?
This hulking dragon is as intimidating as ever!
Remember, we need to wear him down first before we can attack his weak spot.
Damn.
Brace yourselves.
Time for retribution!
On me!
Maria sweeping in! Now's our chance. Climb up and attack the abyssal core.
Barbados, guide us.
Nice job! One more to go.
Gosh. Gosh. Damn.
Time for takeoff.
Up the ante!
Here we go. How rude.
Time to switch positions.
Okay. Okay.
Brace yourselves.
Time to get serious.
Up the ante!
Think you can get away?
Come on.
Thunder!
Yahoo!
Okay. Okay. Now what? Okay. Right. Scares and flippers.
Retribution!
Oh, come on.
Time for takeoff.
Thunder!
Oh, come on. Just finish up. Varka, be the one.
Thanks, Gene.
Dwalin, you're here!
I follow the lyre's song, wherever it leads.
Thank you. Looks like the mage's tale isn't over yet.
Might not be a happy ending, but someone's got to strike the final blow.
It's your turn to be the hero.
I'll take knight over hero any day.
Well, yeah. Okay.
La la la!
Hmm?
Ooh.
Mom, I'm here to
What's it? It's all.
Looks like it was a happy end. It was kind of like a choo-choo car ride. It had its fun moment.
Guess it wasn't without some collateral damage, though. It's fine. As long as the building itself is intact, I consider that a win. I'll arrange for the window to be replaced at a In any case, we were lucky Dvalin arrived when he did. It would have been tricky to deal. I suppose I could have created a gust of wind to whisk us up, but I'm not sure our gliders would.
Honestly, after everything we faced, I can't believe Alice still decided to bring Klee in there to play. She's a daring one, that's for sure. I mean, can we be certain there aren't other bugs that just haven't...
I suppose that speaks to the confidence the mages have in their magical master.
If I know Alice, the whole bubble could have been blown to bits, and Klee still wouldn't have had a single scratch.
Her abilities do speak for themselves, I suppose.
So, what now?
Sounds like a great idea. But tonight, it's on me. I happen to have a bottle of fine wine set aside just for the expedition team.
Ha! Even better. Count me in.
Say no more! You had me.
All right, let's head over to my place then. You're coming.
I'm afraid not.
So what? The world's not gonna end if you push it off? Come on.
I suppose that wouldn't be a problem if you head back to headquarters.
On second thought, how about you just join us when you're done? What about you, Honorary Knight? Gonna tag along?
That's a good question.
Okay. All's well that ends well, am I right? To the bar!
Alice loves going to the library. Let's wait for her there.
Okay.
Looking for me? I'm glad. I wanted to thank you for helping me keep my promise to Klee. She had a splendid... Nicole came with us to make sure all was in order and prevent any similar incidents from happening in the future. You live and you learn. It's rare, but even the Dodo King isn't immune to a small slip-up here and there, I suppose.
So, it's all fixed?
Yes, quite. The recording work is done as well, so now all we have to do is play it on loop. It should be smooth sailing from here on out. Anyone and everyone can now enjoy the bubble at their leisure. Nicole will keep an eye on them, of course.
That was fake before we changed it, right?
I wouldn't put it quite like that. It was more like a fate that will not come to pass.
Huh? What's the difference between...
Let us not forget, the courageous dragon slayer in the story? Well, in real life, he had already left on an expedition to Nodcry at that. Of course, that doesn't mean Dvalin would have escaped his destined death, for another hero would have come along and paid a painful price.
But what we saw in the bubble was what happened after Dvalin broke free from the seal. So, couldn't Varka...
Dear Paimon, you're free to ponder such questions yourself, of course, but it's of little use to ask them. Word to the wise. Do not lose sleep over all those what-ifs, over the fates that will not come to pass. It's an exercise in futility. Those who can observe fate see both the good and the bad of what could have happened. But all that matters is what did happen. Those alternate fates are nowhere near as important as the world that exists in the here and now.
All right.
There's something else. The abyssal power inside the ball was far too real.
You're saying it was as if...
Yes.
I suppose some gunk could have stuck to my luggage while I was wandering the border and got mixed into my magic without me noticing. Just kidding. I would never be so careful. Your intuition is spot on, Traveler. What developed in the bubble was a nascent form of abyssal power that, if left unchecked, would evolve into...
What? So it didn't come from outside? It just...
The abyss is perilous, cunning, dangerous, obsessive, and most infuriating of all, a complete and utter mystery. I'm sure you've seen for yourself how complex it can be. The Hexen Circle has been observing its energies for a long time, and I think Barbalot's interpretation is the essence of the abyss lies in the hatred carried by all the fates that will not come to pass. This world is filled with conflicting elements. That one thing should happen signifies that a different possibility has been eliminated. These events can be small, almost trivial. I had Sweet Madame for lunch today, for instance. That means the Alice who chose tea break pancake. Of course, they can also be events that threaten the world, such as my friend Rhindotter's decision to tap into the abyss. In that instant, the tale of a future in which she remained pure. So then, the question at the heart of it all is this. Why must these fates be the ones to disappear?
Paimon gets it! It's hatred that stems from not—
Precisely. The magic we wove this time involved recreating the past. However, some of the variables we added allowed a certain amount of these unchosen fates to— and thus, the abyss showed its teeth. Of course, much like always, it is not existence that it seeks, but the destruction. In the end, though, it wasn't a huge issue. Things like this happen on the border all the time. It has quite the victim complex, that's for sure. It's obsessed with entering this world at all costs. And that is precisely why we must protect our lives and those of our loved ones. Because when you think about it, to exist in this world is to be a spark of luck amidst countless possibilities. How precious is that?
I'm beginning to think the same.
Ah, Alice, you're here. I'm truly sorry about this, but per the regulations of the Knights of...
Whatever for? Things turned out. Besides, if that's what this is about, shouldn't Nicole come along?
It's not about the bubble. We received word that a number of fish have been injured as a result of explosions near Starfell, as I'm sure you're well aware.
Oh dear. Run, Clee! Save yourself!
She's already inside.
Yes, it's a day of first for the dodo.
Oh, farewell, forever traveler. You shall never see me again.
Aww. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Spike Bebop, peace out.